नमस्कार फ्रेंड, आप सभी का एक बार स्वागत है। फ्रेंड्स, श्री सीएन वेणुगोपालन ने, जो हमारे पेंशन एक्टिविस्ट हैं, सर ने एक डिटेल भेजा है। कुड 7th February 24 बी एन ऑस्पिशियस डे फॉर अस? लेट यू डिसाइड। All of us are anxiously waiting for the MC Singla case to be decided by the Supreme Court. We are eagerly waiting for the outcome of Kolhapur case and the Bombay High Court case of Sri Vasant Bankude and also the Delhi High Court case of SBI. Everything can benefit the bank pensioners. The writ petition number 42047 of 2022 of Sri M.K. Ramchandran was allowed by J. Devan Ramchandra of Kerala High Court on 26 July 22. Is in a benevolent way, even in the absence of a counter affidavit by the bank with a direction to grant all benefits, including higher pension on attaining the age of 80 years and above by amending the pension regulations, if necessary. But the court unfortunately took a route that the petitioner may make a claim with the bank, which created an opportunity to the bank to sit in the judgment of the petition and to exonerate, saying that it cannot do anything on its own as it needs the sanction of RBI and Government of India. Ruling dated 27 July 22. The ruling helped the banks as it did not have to go in for appeal, and the petitioner himself had to start afresh by filing another writ petition on 3rd October 23 with the number 32646 of 2023 of Kerala High Court. This writ petition was constantly followed up by, and it came up on 6th October 23, 9 January 24, 16 January 24, 3rd January 24. It is learned that the bank has no counter affidavit and the petition now posted on 7th February 2014 is most likely to be decided as prayed for on that day, barring unforeseen circumstances. If any like the bank coming with any arguments or a holiday declared on the day, but there is no scope for the bank to raise any argument as it had not refuted anything in the initial petition, and the worldly contentions of the bank being the matter of revision updation of pension is subject to the industry level settlement between bank unions, associations and IBA, and subject to the approval of RBI and with the previous sanction of the Ministry of Finance. The contention is wrong as updating of pension is mandated by Regulation 35(1) of the statutory provision framed by the bank itself after the consulting Reserve Bank of India and with the previous sanction of the central government by following the procedure laid down in Section 19(1) of the Banking Companies Acquisition and the Transfer of Undertaking Act 1970. As of now, no such decision has been taken in this regard, and we cannot amend the pension regulation on our own. The contention is wrong since Regulation 35(1) already has provisions for updating pension, and no further decision or amendment to the regulations is necessary for updating pension. Further, your pension is already being paid as per the Regulation 35 of UCO Bank Implies Pension Regulation 1995. This is a superlative lie as the bank is paying pension without revising it as mandated by UCO Bank Implies Regulations 1995 in a way trampling the Regulation 35(1). There is no such provisions in the pension regulation of 1995 for payment of additional pension on attaining the age of 80 plus years. The bank is in disregard to the direction of the Honorable Court to pay eligible pension if necessary by amending the pension regulations. Petition number 32646, in which The court has to render a judgment on 7th February 24 as prayed for. Our further arguments, now you can imagine what can happen on 7th February 24 and whether we will get a judgment which cannot be challenged at the higher level. The petition filed in 22 can get cleared in record time of 2 years, in contrast with the Bombay High Court petition of 2004, which was decided in December 2023, consuming 19 years long. श्री CN वेणुगोपालन। फ्रेंड्स, इस संबंध में ड्राइव के जो लिंक है उस लिंक के जरिए आप देख सकते हैं, जो संबंधित जो डिटेल्स हैं उसके बारे में भी स्टडी कर सकते हैं। तो क्या ऐसा लगता है कि 7 फरवरी 24 को कोई पेंशनर के लिए धमाका होगा? थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स, नमस्कार।